Hey guys, thanks so much for hopping on with us today. We're going to take a look at what is hands-only CPR. I'm sure that many of us who've taken a CPR class recently, we've heard nowadays we don't always need to give rescue breath, or in other words, mouth-to-mouth breathing. So we do have this thing called hands or compression-only CPR. Basically what this means is we are giving chest compressions at the rate of 100 to 120 per minute without pause, without interruption, until we're too tired to continue, the scene becomes unsafe, another person can switch on and off with us, EMS personnel arrives and takes over, or best case scenario, the person shows visible signs of life and they have purposeful movement, right? So again, hands-only CPR is pretty straightforward. It's just compressions, again, without pause, without interruption. Just like before, we want to follow our three main action steps: check, call, care. Check the scene to make sure it's safe. Check the person to determine they're actually unresponsive, right? Because we give CPR in the absence of responsiveness and breathing. That's when we give CPR. Second thing we want to do is immediately call 911. Every minute we delay doing something, the person's chance of survival decreases by about 7 to 10%. So we do want to be relatively quick with phoning 911 or the emergency number, designated emergency number we have. So again, something like that. An example would be maybe an airport. They have specific designated numbers to call for emergencies. So just knowing your setting. Third is care, right? So we position ourselves right over the chest, across the nipple line, hand over hand technique. We have some other videos coming up that we demonstrate using mannequins that we can show, that we will show. And again, we want to give those chest compressions at least 2 inches deep for the adult, about or approximately 2 inches deep on the child. And again, we're going to give those compressions at a rate of 100 to 120 per minute. We don't need to give the rescue breath if we are uncomfortable. Okay, a couple things that this can result from. Number one, it's a stranger, you don't know the person, it makes you uncomfortable. Number two, there could be blood, vomit, body fluid, saliva, things like that from the face area. Again, you're uncomfortable. Three, maybe you don't have a form of PPE like a face shield or a pocket mask. And again, we wouldn't have to give those rescue breaths. We don't have to give those rescue breaths. They are recommended. They are not required for you to help save somebody's life, right? At the very least, we always promote at the very least hands or compression only CPR. Again, giving those chest compressions to circulate that oxygen-rich blood, helping sustain or maintain someone's condition until advanced support does arrive. Hopefully you found some value in that, understanding the differences between traditional CPR and hands-only CPR. They are different, however, they're quite the same in terms of technique. So hopefully you found some value in that. And remember, at the very least, call 911, push hard, push fast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for joining us.